Well, this is a moment that we've all been waiting for, and I am I'm pleased with this outcome. All things considered, I learned a few things having to do with the limitations of the pencil crayons, and oh shit, I still have to do something here. Might as well just do it while it's on camera. Just this antenna here. There's a secondary one that's up top for the telemetry, and I just remembered. Oh damn, almost forgot. So what am I going to use? It's about the same height. There we go. I think that's better. Just that one little mark can make all the difference in the world. Now, the last time that I had done a drawing of a car, it was a number of years ago, again, before I was put away and held hostage in a maximum security prison on remand without a release date, with the second highest bail conditions for a nonviolent summary charge. How about that? Um, and it was this one. It's going to be a Mustang, and this is a unique car. I forget exactly the circumstances, but I think it's like a 68 or a 69 fastback. So one of those in between years. And as you can tell, this is painfully replicated in my previous technique, in which I would lay down the blue shade pencil, do the rough sketch with the blue pencil, and then come in with the fine details with the graphite pencils. And I've actually had this little spat with Kaiser Salim, or the Kaiser. And of course, he's been made famous because of Need for Speed Heat and his renderings, his concept cars. But I don't draw with a computer. I draw on paper. And there's a distinct difference between those two things. Let's say Mr. Trump here with his ear shot off. And this Falcon. Now, what do I think? Do I think this is better than the Falcon? No, I think it's its own living entity. It's not quite an alien life form. You could say that it's a bit sloppy, but then the person that may be evaluating it is also sloppy. And I say that as a reference to some of the music I was listening to when I was finishing this. And if I were to critique myself, I would say the rims leave something to be desired. They do look a bit strange in my mind, but it was very challenging to find good source photos of the rims on the XP3 in silver and not in black as they were on the XP2. So as this stands, I'm very happy with how this turned out, right? And this distressed paper, this poor distressed beer stained paper, has never been flat since that day or that flight from Trois-Rivières to Ottawa. And so, all things being said, yes, again, I'm very happy with how this turned out. It does, in my mind, look like it's actually, again, as I said in the previous video, is actually rolling through the corner, and that weight is actually being transferred onto the outside edge. And there is such a thing as too much detail. There is such a thing as too much complexity and something that is confusing to the eye versus something that is attractive to the eye. And I hope that I achieved this. I hope that you feel the same way. And I'm going to move on to the next one. I have one in mind for the KC-135 crew that just recently crashed in Iraq. Those six, I think it was like 6 airmen that were lost that like last week. So I may just end up doing a KC-135 for the Air Force. Again, nobody's asking me to do this, right? I'm just doing this because I want to. Now, if someone wants to commission me, that is certainly fair. But it won't be something like this unless you want it to be in this style with this kind of texture, because you won't find this kinds like this quality of artistry except from the man himself here and the guy behind the camera, which is me. And I got to tell you, there's things that are replaceable in life. Like this car is replaceable. It's fixable. But a person's life and their talent, they are not replaceable. Once they're gone, they're gone. And I thought about that. I thought about what will happen when Gordon Murray, I dare to say, leaves this plane and goes to the circuit in the sky, so to speak. And once he's gone, he's gone, right? There's no more cars. There's no more cars. And that's what I think is special about this. And what's special about stuff like artwork or engineering or industrial design is the things that we leave behind. And that's one of the motivating things that has always been driving me forward in doing stuff like this. Or like, let's pan up to let's say this Lycorn, the French nuke, and how special that is in itself. Right, each one of these artworks is completely unique. There are no other ones like them, and I can say that with confidence. Not in similar painting style, not in the same texture, not in the same quality, nothing, absolutely nothing. And I've worked very hard over the years to achieve that, and I hope that you see that. Again, it's very different to have something hand drawn and hand done versus something that is conceived and brought to life on my phone within 5 or 10 minutes, or someone else that uses cut, copy, paste techniques, or Blender or something like that. These tools are great, but some of the things that they produce are absolutely garbage, and I do not think this drawing is garbage. And again, I hope you feel the same way. You know where to find me. I'll just keep doing this because I can and because I want to. So even if you don't ask me to do something, I'll just do it anyway. Anyways, thanks for tuning in and paying attention to all of this. We'll see you on YouTube or maybe in real life one day. Who knows?